Oh, you can see the head moving, cuz that's actually kind of dope. Let's go. Comment section. I know y'all been waiting for this one from me. Abbey Road Studio plugin review. Let's go. What is going on, guys? So I really wanted to do a review on this because a lot of people have talked about it. Of course, we have seen the snake oil video by White Sea Studio. Shout out to him because he brought this comedic way of reviewing stuff as well as his unbiased opinion. So with that, I definitely want to give a good end user opinion on this as well as unbiased. I know you guys know that I work with Waze on a couple of things, but at the same time, that ain't gonna stop me from telling the truth. That's what it is. So with that, we're going to get a reaction. I also have the NX head tracker, so we're definitely going to test this out as best as possible with and without it, as well as talk about the headphone choices that they picked, because I think people need to have a further understanding, which I didn't understand as well. So leave a comment, link in the description box, 10% off discount. If you like it, try out the demo first. So this is how it looks like when you open it up for the first time. This is the Abbey Road Studio 3 plugin. And it will tell you about your head tracker. If you have the Bluetooth head tracker like I do, then you can calibrate it to the actual software itself via Bluetooth. Or you can use the camera tracker. If you mix on a laptop like me, you have a webcam right in front of you, which it will tell you how to calibrate it in the software itself or in the manual. But I'm not going to use either one of these. What I'm going to do is I'm going to close this out. But what I'm going to do is go over here to the headphones. Let's see if I have the Beyerdynamic DT77. Oh, the Beyerdynamic DT770s are not in here. I forgot. Oh my goodness. But I do have the Sennheiser HD280 Pros. Shout out to Renegade, because he's the one that told me to buy those anyways for studio reference headphones too. So now I have my Sennheiser HD280 Pros on. Now I'm going to give it a good listen. I'm going to turn off the headphone EQ. So this is near. Mid. Not bad. I mean, I would have to listen to it a little bit more. So it's not bad so far from what I've heard from this, and this is proof that I'm using the Sennheisers right here, the HD280 Pros. Because I know somebody gonna say, oh, well, you use the Beyerdynamics. You know, there's always one guy like that. But so far, not so bad. I'm gonna try it with the tracker. So this is the tracker right here. What it's gonna do is it goes over the headphones. I just wanted to make sure that everything was appropriate so you can see it. And, you know, we're going to see how it works. So I'm going to go and use it. Turn it on with this button right here. Got to make sure that the right side is on the right side and the left side is on the left side. And then you got to put this. Shit. Oh, there we go. So now it's on my headphones. Let me make sure that you see it. So this is the left side. This is the right side. So we're going to see how you calibrate it and all that good stuff. Let's try that. All right, so I'm going to go into settings here. I'm going to press the settings button, and then we're going to try to calibrate that joint to it. Refresh devices. Of course, I got to open up my Bluetooth settings because I never set my Bluetooth settings for these. Bluetooth on, add or other Bluetooth device. Make sure your device is on. Let me see if it's actually on. Of course, my dumbass didn't have it on. There we go. And now it's set up. Oh, I don't want to update it. I wonder if that's going to actually affect it if I don't update it. All right, so now that it's hooked up, I'm going to go ahead and select it over here in the track devices. I'm going to go ahead and NX tracker. Oh, you can see the head moving, cuz that's actually kind of dope. Let's go. It's kind of weird. I wonder if it's going to show up in the audio as I record it. That is crazy. Let's unsolo. gonna choose mid, and let's hear that now. Yeah, I can actually hear the difference, but it's like it's like weird to me. It's like I got it, my ears got to get used to it before mixing, and it just feels like my mix isn't on point as it is right now, and I kind of feel bad for that. So my real reaction to this is like you can hear the difference even more with the NX tracker, and the NX tracker in itself actually gives you it's weird because it's like virtual, what the hell? It's like virtual reality for engineers. I can hear how accurate the mix is in certain aspects and what things that need to be turned up and down. People are gonna be clouding me in this video, but I'm like really thrown off by that. For the most part, I'm trying to get used to the actual room that it has it in. Like, you know, that makes me want to go to Abbey Road Studio 3 and like compare it. Get loop pop on that. I'm not used to the sound of the Sennheiser HD 280 Pros, so it's kind of hard for me to understand, except for the fact that I know when things are loud in the 280 HDs, they are actually loud. But all right, so let me go ahead and try to bounce this out while I'm listening to the headphones. So I'm going to go into a more complex part of the song, which is the hook, I guess, and we're going to mix it this way. Try not to turn my head as much because I know that it's going to veer me into a certain area, and that might throw you guys off. All right, so I'm going to turn off the Abbey Road Studio 3 plugin, and I'm going to listen to it how it normally would sound like without all the crazy stuff happening. And just listening to it in my Sennheisers, I think that bass part, like the bass melody, I think that could go down just a little bit. I think I overdid it, but I don't know. I'm just not used to the Sennheisers right now, and I don't really like how that bass sounds anyways in this beat. So tell me how you feel about this in the comment section. For me, I definitely like this tool for mixing for headphones. There are a couple of things that I like and I don't like. The things that I like, the pros, of course, is the fact that one is an Abbey Road plugin that doesn't take up all your CPU, and that's amazing, seeing that it uses the NX technology, the head tracker for Bluetooth, or the actual camera itself, those things could bring a lot of CPU usage to it. On top of the nice little GUI that it has, it could definitely do some crazy stuff to your CPU. So that is a great plus. So one of my cons, especially my biggest gripe about this, is that the Beyerdynamic DT770s weren't included in this package of headphones. I wish they were in the references, but I do understand the reason why after talking to tech support and talking to Mr. Different about the differences between the closed back and the open back headphones. Open back headphones having better frequency response because they are open out, so it can let frequencies just run about, so you get better bass response and better bass mixing. However, if you're recording stuff in something like this type of environment where you have a microphone in front of you or talking, open back headphones aren't very ideal for that, but that's fine. If you're just mixing, then you shouldn't have to worry about that. Do I give this the stamp of approval? And I give it about a 75 to 80% yes of the stamp of approval, only because they left out my headphones that I really love the most. Hey, I'm petty.